Okay, let's see who's next. We have 4 people left to do. And Scorpio. Scorpio's next. Let's do it. Okay. Do I have Scorpio left to do? Let me check. I do. I have Scorpio left to do. We're good. Okay, so Scorpio, this is your love read. We're going to have it for the next 2 weeks only because I like to do these in the middle of the month for the month. Now, please make sure to check out your rising moon and Venus sign for additional messages, because the thing is that you really should be watching your sun, moon, and Venus sign for a romantic read. Now, it might not resonate. Of course, it might not resonate. There's lots of people who watch these, if you don't know your rising moon and Venus sign, you can always head on over to a place like Cafe Astrology, where you can put in your time of birth to find out your rising sign, and then the rest of your information to figure out your whole chart. Now, I do not do readings for money, and this is the only place where I offer readings. And I do not, so if anybody's ever reaching out to you anywhere else, it's probably a scam. Okay. If I'm not already messaging you from my 2 social media platforms, which are private and personal, well, they're not private, but from my personal Facebook and my personal Instagram account, I'm not already messaging you from those places, more than likely it is a scammer. You can always get them to do something like, video chat with you with a passport and other documents in order to verify identity. Chances are, if it's not me, then you won't have them do that, right? They won't be able to. What is the song for you during the next 2 weeks, Scorpio? So this is going to be from now until the middle of April. It's a song that is going to have the most significant meaning or help you through the next 2 weeks, help you survive. Let's see what we got. I'm not going to take those. I was hesitating because I wanted to shuffle once more. Let's do that, shall we? Let's shuffle one more time. I'm getting that song. One more time. Gonna celebrate. Yeah, I don't even know who does that song. That's how happy I am. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Oh. Enjoy the Silence by Depeche Mode. Words are very unnecessary. They can only do harm. Yeah, about words. It's about words. Words are meaningless and forgettable. And then he says again, words are meaningless. No, something. Meaningless. Words are trivial. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is here in my arms. It's very unnecessary. They can only do harm. So I guess that's that, right? Anyway, Scorpio, you get, it's interesting because during the Libra read, and Libra ended up with the filigree back cards that are just so beautiful. I mean, they're just a regular Rider Waite deck, but the backs of them I really do love. During the Libra read, there was a lot of energy that came out that was kind of like a Scorpio Libra cusp energy, which was interesting. So this might absolutely be a reading that you should probably go look at the Libra reading for, because it kind of seemed like it was a Libra Scorpio read. Like if you were a cusp born. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get these shuffled while I talk here. So relationship read is going to be you on this side, your person on this side, but please make sure that you are not approaching this from one specific human being. Like don't think about one specific person, because the fact of the matter is it could be another person entirely, or somebody you don't know. This energy comes through during this. What we're really looking at is who is here for your highest good, or who in relationship this reading is coming through for with you, that is to serve your highest good here. Because if you don't, you know, then you're going to be putting far too much focus on somebody who might not actually be intended for you to cross paths with at this time, or somebody that, you know, you're kind of banging your head against the wall with. Do you know? People are put on your path for certain reasons. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's always going to work out. Sometimes it's just because you have things that you have to learn, either about yourself or about others or about relationships, right? And Scorpio, I know for certain, for you in particular, that that is absolutely true, you know? I haven't known many Scorpios in my life. Actually, that's not true. My half-sister is a Scorpio. But Scorpios are an interesting breed to be in a relationship with. I'm not bashing Scorpios whatsoever. I've not been in a lot of relationships with Scorpios, so I can't really say. But I feel that every sign is special in its own way. There's something intrinsically important about every sign. So don't write off any one sign for any specific reason. And I thought that this other reader, GDT, or Goddess Dragon Tarot, whatever, she really put it well, and she actually emphasized that a lot in the last read of hers that I watched. So I thought that I would bring that up, because I know that sometimes, especially during relationship readings or love readings or what have you, that people tend to assign blame or negative connotations to one sign or another, and that can be really it's not the way it works. You know, there's so many intricacies that go into that kind of thing. Twist for fairness. Thanks to Libra, as I drop 9,000 cards. Okay, so current energy for you, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Current energy for you during this time. I don't think I had anything put there. Okay. Healing. You're healing from heartbreak or pain of some sort. Could be dealing with gastrointestinal, like gastric reflux, like heartburn. But I feel like there was disappointment in heart, like matters of the heart that you're healing from right now. That you're coming out of a painful situation in a relationship. That somebody could have heartburn right now. It's funny that I get that. We'll just throw a bunch of cards everywhere. It's fine. It's fine. Every time I pick these up, that happens. We did have one that flipped. We did have one that flipped out of all of them that we will take for this person's energy that I'm not going to look at until I know that I didn't throw one across the room. And I didn't, so we're good. Okay, so their energy right now. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. They're feeling kind of broke right now. And they want to hide it. They might be embarrassed by this, whomever you're dealing with or approaching, or whoever's new, whatever's going on. The energy of the person that is meant to be in your field right now, they're dealing with a little bit of bankruptness. Just got to check. I'm kind of covering an on-call shift for somebody, so they're embarrassed. They might be of a different station than you, this person. So while you're here healing from heartbreak, they're over here not really feeling financially secure, or they've lost a lot of money. What is the current energy that the universe has between the two of you in this connection? Gotta be less loose with these ones. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sorry, the tighter you have to grip them, the louder it gets. Sand person, reverse. This is Taurus, Libra, and energy, and it is in the reverse. So what we have for the universe, for the energy in between the two of you, there's a lack of creative energy. There's a lack of creativity. It's not like the universe is saying, like, you know, you're not really using your imagination in this connection. There's a need to become connected with nature, with your human nature, I'm hearing. To become more artistic, to look at things from the artistic side of life. It's kind of like you get that energy, that feeling rather, of if somebody is so broke, they would, you know, it's kind of like you would do the DIY thing if you would do it yourself for a lot of stuff instead of calling somebody in or buying things. Whereas over here on your side, I think your expression of your feelings and how to embrace vulnerability again with healing from heartbreak has to come from a creative place. What are your thoughts on this person, Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thoughts during the next 2 weeks for you. What do we got? Let's see. Okay. Page of Swords. You have something that you want to say to this individual, and you're feeling impulsive about it. It's like you really want to give them what for, I feel like. Either that or you're feeling that they have been rather impulsive with some of their communication, either towards you or towards somebody else. But you feel like there was a hastiness. You feel like there was a hastiness with some of the things that they were... Pages are always messengers. And this is somebody who's kind of carefree, well, not even carefree, carelessly waving that sword around. Swords are communication, truth. Remember that sword cuts both ways. The sword cuts both ways. So that impulsive, silver-tongued energy, you're thinking that this person was super impulsive with what they communicated, silver-tongued, extremely cunning, quick-witted, but probably cutting also. For them, on their side, what do they think of you? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, well, that one's staying. And so is the Emperor. Whoa, you have the Emperor in the reverse for the energy in the middle. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles in the upright for this person. They are moving towards you slowly with an offer. It could be a financial offer. It could be a professional endeavor that they would like to approach you about. But they're moving very slowly. It could even be that they are taking slow action towards you to apologize for something. But they're very reluctant, Scorpio. This horse, out of all of the knights, it barely moves. It's literally standing still in the picture. And that's because it's such slow-moving energy. It's contemplative. Apprehensive, even. But as somebody who's going to hand deliver a pentacle, Earth energy. Viewing this as Virgo. While in the middle, the universe's thoughts on the connection between the two of you is the Emperor in the reverse. There's some reckless energy. There's conflict. There's a power imbalance. Could be codependency. Somebody's always the aggressor and somebody's always the victim. There's a tyrannical energy here. One person holds dominion over the other. One person is the boss of the other person. One person is the boss of the other person. In this connection is what the universe views it as. And that at one time it might have been that this was just a powerful, that one person was a very powerful leader that seemed to inspire. However, now it seems like in between the two individuals, we have the, you and them, right? But in between the two of you in this relationship, there is now an imbalance of power. One person might even abuse their power, hold something over the other one. Could it be that it could be the thing that is being held over the other person is something that often gets brought up in arguments? You, Scorpio, with all of your intensity, you might actually bring this up in arguments. Oh yeah, well, blah, 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 blah. Holding something over this other person. They could be doing it to you, If it's not yours, don't make it bad. What does this person want to say to you, Scorpio? This is just in the 2 weeks here that we're dealing with from now until, I'm going to say like April 14th, 15th. Sorry, I kind of got wrapped up in stuff. Okay, King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you're still not feeling very inspired. Pisces, Cancerian energy. Not feeling very inspired at all. You could be dealing with a masculine water sign that is moody, irrational. Could even be you. You might be coming at this person with an irrational, moody, argumentative energy. Something that is quick to change like the tides. Yeah, changeable energy. Illogical. Highly emotionally charged. You might be telling them that they could be causing this for you. You're the reason why I blah, 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 and why I fly off the handle and why I'm so moody and all these other things. You could also be telling them that you've been having problems with a King of Cups in the reverse, if this isn't you. So a moody, illogical, volatile, over emotional male water sign. Or somebody who has like heavy duty male energy. You're about to hear birds, I think. I have birds that are, they put a nest in there, in the fireplace. That's probably why they don't want us using the fireplace. Okay, so, yeah, they feel criticized. You might be saying this about them. They feel criticized, they feel judged, or they feel like it's just like it's time to pay the piper for some of their past actions. And because of that, you know, you might actually be giving them what for this stuff over here. And they feel criticized and they feel like, oh shit, now I gotta really answer for it all. This is Scorpio Libra energy in the Judgment card. Oh, something almost jumped, but it didn't. So I'm putting it back. Okay, Scorpio. What does the universe have to say to the two of you in this connection? Just check one more time. Okay. Well, there's 3 there. There is something to do here. It might be reminding you that you guys have known, you might have, in this connection, you might know each other since childhood. You might even be family. This might not even be a love read. This might actually be a family read or a friendship read. 6 of Cups is about childhood, nostalgia, long cherished wishes that you've had since childhood. You guys, the universe is trying to remind you that you guys have been together since like the end of time, or like you guys have known each other for so long, and that, you know, it's like, what are you fighting for? You know, stop this madness. You've known each other for so long. You built everything on such a foundation. Or this is a cherished wish, remember. So don't throw it away. Do you know what I mean? Something to that effect. To remember. Yeah, to remember, right? It could just be reminding you to kind of return back to what you once had when things were fresh and new, if you've been together for a long while. There's something about the innocence and the kindness of the beginning of things. Okay. Future energy. So we have death in the upright. This is an ending. Initially, it had slid in sideways, but it was in the upright. Scorpionic energy, it's your energy. You're returning to yourself. It's a time for you to end old cycles so that you can begin anew and reconnect with who you really are. I feel here. It might be a death to the old ways more than anything. Okay. This person is actually going to be relieved by whatever ending that is being brought out about at this time. They've been actually up anxious and having nightmares, and really kind of like, you might have had this person up crying at night. Like they're sick with worry and grief here. See? This is what they're like. Whatever you're putting to a stop or putting to an end, or whatever you're putting to an end for yourself, is helping to put them at ease in some way. It's easing their anxiety in some capacity. Okay? So this is a good thing for them. And it's good for you too, because it's regeneration. You know? What does the universe have in store for you? Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh. Work. It's going to take work. That's what it's saying to you. It's going to take work for you. Like, it's not just going to be like, I'm going to change and things are going to be different, or I've decided that today is the day, the first day of the rest of my life, or whatever, you know what I mean? It's going to take some time and some work. It's not just going to be like, you know, boom, all of a sudden everything's different all of a sudden, right? It's going to take some work, and it might take some trust on this person's part after all is said and done. And you're also going to have to trust the process, right? Because, I mean, you know, you got to march on and you got to march forward. It might be a little creepy to do that. even if you're the skeleton guy on the horse, right? So, bottom of the deck, we have, yeah, truce. There's no truce, though. See, this is normally picking up your swords and calling it even, calling it a day from the conflict. Here, there will be no truce. I think you're going to go back into old patterns, is what this is really saying. Is that old habits die hard. Yeah. Okay. What do you have to say to each other, if anything, out of this Painted Love Oracle deck that I have here? Heavy Love Crystals out of the States. Cool. Scorpio. You don't want to shuffle. Okay. Okay. Is that it? I think I'm going to leave it at that. You're saying finish what you started. And interestingly enough, because we did have the Knight of Pentacles up here for them, this person's like, I'd rather go at my own pace. Could it be that this person might actually end things with you? They might not. They might just decide to take a step back. But they're taking things really slow. If this is a new connection, might be ending things with you. They might be just kind of pumping the brakes or deciding to go in a new direction or change the nature of the relationship between you. Expect different things from you, because they're saying they'd rather go at their own pace, and you're saying finish what you started. And we have the Death card here after some pretty major screw ups. You know, I think there are lessons that need to be learned. Numbers of significance for you during this time, Scorpio. I'm sorry, like I just read what the cards are, and because I know all of the things that they mean, I know which messages mean what in conjunction with the other ones, and I also intuitively have a thing. So, we have 1, 2, 2, and 10 breaking down to a 1. Yeah. Okay. That's what we got for you. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see ya for the generals, which I'm going to have to start in a couple days. Thanks for waiting, Scorpio. I know it's pain, and you're probably not going to, a whole lot of people are not going to watch these because they're late. But thank you. Be well. Bye.